In this training session, we're continuing with debtors journals, but now we're going to look at batch journals. If we look at the difference between single journals and batch journals, single journals will allow us to use one data per screen, but you can specify your transaction type and a different ledger account. Whereas when we get to batch journals, we can specify the transaction type, but we cannot change the ledger. But what is so nice with this is that you can process more than one transaction per screen. So if we go back to our spreadsheet of capturing opening balances, we can actually process all the transactions or the rest of the outstanding transactions for the 3 debtors in one batch. So the first person I select here is person here. Now remember, the same rule will count for the date here. In other words, I want to process a transaction in 30 days, so I'll select December. Okay, I click on my down arrow. I can click here and choose December, or I can just go one back and click on the 1st of December, a reference, a note, and then your transaction type. It's going to be a journal debit, and then your outstanding amount, and then you process the next transaction. Okay, so you can make changes to dates, you can select different debtors, and even different transaction codes can be entered. Now in the next training or the next lesson, I will explain the buttons at the bottom. And that concludes the beginning of debtors batch journals.